The CEO brought along a 400-pound fat woman to a top-tier image consulting store and asked Mr. Tony to give her a full makeover. But the woman's obese figure made Tony quite troubled. She tried on every piece of clothing in the store, but no matter what she wore, it looked completely mismatched. Even the CEO standing nearby couldn't bear to watch anymore. In order to transform the woman, the CEO demanded that Mr. Tony address both her body and her face. The woman had to lose weight. After hearing this, Mr. Tony also felt troubled. But the CEO didn't give him a chance to refuse, saying he wanted to see visible results within 3 days. Intimidated by the CEO's authority, Tony had no choice but to agree. And so, the woman began her weight loss journey. The reason she wanted to slim down quickly was to publicly expose the ugly truth about her husband and her best friend. It turned out that not long ago, the woman's best friend had entered a singing competition. Her voice instantly captivated a large number of fans. She not only won first place in the competition, but was also honored with the title of Pop Diva. But what no one knew was that the true hero behind all of it was the silent, overweight woman behind the scenes. It turned out the best friend couldn't sing at all. Every time she competed, it was the woman who sang for her. The naive woman thought that if she did well enough, her husband's career would reach new heights, and they'd have the money to pay for their son's medical bills. But what she didn't know was that her best friend had long been having an affair with her husband. They were merely using the woman to make money. Once she had no more value, they would naturally throw her away. However, the friend's outstanding performance caught the CEO's attention. He not only awarded her $1 million, but also planned to make her the next pop diva. Even the man was named Best Manager. And during his acceptance speech, he even mentioned the woman's best friend, and in front of the media publicly revealed their relationship. When the woman saw this on TV, she was completely stunned. She never expected her husband and best friend would betray her like this. Furious, she went to her husband's company to confront the two of them. Meanwhile, her husband and best friend were being intimate in the bathroom and revealed their secret. The woman arrived just in time to overhear everything. It turned out that after she gave birth, her husband and best friend conspired together, using her weak physical condition as an excuse to make her take supplements long term. But what she didn't know was that the medicine was actually a hormone that caused weight gain. They did this to better control and manipulate her. Hearing all this, the woman could no longer bear it. She burst into the bathroom and confronted them. She treated them like family. So why did they treat her like this? Seeing they were exposed, the two stopped pretending. They bluntly said that if she didn't have such a good voice, they would never have been with her. Even the best friend taunted her, saying the man only loved her. He was disgusted just looking at the woman's fat body. Seeing the two had no remorse at all, the woman said she would expose their true faces. Unexpectedly, they didn't care. They even used her hospitalized son as leverage, saying if she dared act up, they would stop paying for the boy's treatment. After all, the child wasn't biologically his. The woman was shocked upon hearing this. 6 years ago, her husband got her drunk so she would accompany a boss. He deliberately intoxicated her, but then couldn't find her. It was only now that the woman realized she had made a huge mistake. Faced with their insults, she had no choice but to endure it, because her son still needed money to survive. So she agreed to continue writing songs and singing for her friend. But what no one knew was that the CEO overheard their entire conversation from next door. Seeing how pitiful the woman was, the CEO decided to help her. So he immediately rescued the woman who was about to take her life. He said bluntly that although her husband and best friend were disgraceful, they had indeed brought profit to the company. He wouldn't punish them, but he could choose to abandon them. As soon as he said this, the woman questioned him. The CEO replied that he never lacked beautiful women. What he needed were capable people. With that, he took the woman for a makeover. After discussing with Mr. Tony, the woman decided to change, so she went home to pack her things and clothes. But just as she finished packing and was about to leave, she saw her best friend and husband. At first glance, the best friend mocked her, saying she would still be ugly no matter how she dressed up. The reason they came was to demand she hurry up and write songs, but unexpectedly, this time, the woman refused. Before they could react, she left. Only then did they realize that she was no longer the pushover she once was. Meanwhile, the woman didn't waste any time. As soon as she arrived at the training camp, she started her weight loss journey with Mr. Tony. After constant training, she finally saw results. Soon, the 3 days were up. The CEO came as promised to check the results. He was shocked by the woman's transformation. He was completely stunned. Soon after, they arrived at the pop diva competition. Without the woman to sing for her, the friend lip-synced once again and gave a decent performance. She received unanimous praise from the judges. She was seen as the top contender to become the new diva. But when the host announced the next contestant's name, the two of them were stunned. They couldn't believe their eyes. It was the same fat and ugly woman from before.